All right, y'all, I'm going to take this ball and I'm going to show you what happens at the bottom of the swing and why muscle isn't really involved when it comes to creating the proper technique and getting your hand below the equator. Now, everybody's talking about tendons and wrist pain and this and that. Simple fact, if you're having pains and stuff, most times it's going to be because your ball does not fit you properly, because you have to squeeze and you have to do uncomfortable things to be able to even hold on to the ball. Get your ball to fit you properly and you won't have an issue. So now let me show you what you actually do and what your hand does at the bottom of the swing for that fraction of a second that can make it easier for you to understand how to do this technique. All right, y'all. So y'all want to talk about thinking of getting cupped. You think you have to stay here all the way through the swing and cup? Yeah, that even bothers me. Of course, that's putting a lot of pressure on the forearm, the bicep, everything. If I'm trying to stay cupped throughout the entire swing, that is going to cause problems. You're not going to be able to do that. And of course, a woman won't be able to do it as easily as a man. We understand that. That's not the technique that you need. Your hand should just be firm in a normal release position right here, just like this. When the ball gets at the top of the swing, as soon as you're coming down, that's when you're lowering and your hand is then going underneath it. So the weight of the ball is going forward and down. And then when you lower your body at the bottom point, your hand is able to scoot right up underneath it for that fraction of a second. So it kind of looks like you're just swinging and then it's just like that. So essentially you're dropping your body while the ball is staying up and then your arm goes up underneath it. So it's the bend of the elbow. It's here, bend of the elbow and getting underneath it. That doesn't take any strength at all. That is just simply technique. Now when you're here and when you're trying to throw your shoulder into it and you're not getting lower, so people are just staying tall or bending over at the waist this way and they're trying to throw it, of course it's going to take a ton of wrist strength to be able to get up underneath when you're bent over like this, because that's what happens. That's causing the momentum of the ball to shoot forward instead of your body getting lower. If I'm swinging and then trying to jerk it through with my shoulder, yeah, that's muscle in the forearm and the wrist and everything else. So please, for the love of everything holy, stop telling people that it takes all this strength to do the technique. It is not a strength problem. Does it take some strength? Sure, but it's not more strength than any woman has. Again, I don't know a single woman whose ball fits them correctly that can't do this for a fraction of a second. Now, if you're asking them to hold it like this all the way through the swing, yeah, of course, like I can even feel that. Like that's straining my muscles right now. But to just go like that for a second, it's nothing. Any woman in the world can do that unless you've got some major problem with your hand. So please stop telling people that this is a strength problem. Okay, I'm out of here. Have fun, y'all.